Welcome back to Orbital Banter, the podcast where tea, science, and gravity take turns not behaving.
And where we answer the question, what happens if your microphone keeps on escaping like a tiny satellite?
G'day, Earthlings. If this mic drifts any further, I'm filing a missing equipment report with the Milky Way.
If it is not returned, I shall compose a ballad to its brave floaty heart.
Secured with Velcro. Again. Space pro tip number 1. Velcro is friendship.
Space pro tip number 2. Never let your tea bag near the air intake. Learn that the hard way.
And pro tip number 3, Vegemite survives anything. Heat, cold, uninvited British opinions.
Borscht in the pouch survives well. It is eternal, like stars, and laundry that refuses to dry.
Today's topic is life in space, which will immediately descend into chaos because that's our brand.
Sleeping in a 0G is like being a comfy burrito. No mattress, just a sleeping bag clipped to a wall.
Burrito that watches you. The wall is very close. It is intimate.
I woke up eye to eye with a floating sock, thought it was a space spider, nearly screamed in Australian.
Mornings, I rehydrate tea, open pouch, and whoosh. Tea bag attempts orbit. Rude.
I add Vegemite to a tortilla because crumbs are the enemy. Also because it scares the Americans.
Hey, tortillas are NASA-approved anti-crumb tech. Burgers, we invent burger wraps. It's a thing now.
Crumbs are tiny rebel. Tortilla is government. Rye bread is how you say a rebel leader we do not invite.
Exercise time. Treadmill with a harness. You bounce like a pogo astronaut, but your dignity stays somewhere.
My dignity is in a locker with the spare socks. It has good company.
The harness makes me look like a bungee fashion model. Space couture, darling.
Knees up, ladies. Pretend the Queen's watching from the cupola.
Science break. Water in the space forms a perfect blob. Feels like holding a tiny squishy planet.
Behold, I shall dunk a tea bag in the blob. No, wait. It's chasing me back. This is undignified.
Because surface tension says, I'm a clingy friend, that droplet loves you, Millie.
The tea blob is now a jellyfish of sorrow, majestic and undrinkable.
Kids always ask about the toilet. Yes, it's real. Yes, there's suction. No, we won't demonstrate.
We call it the vacuum throne. One does not rush a queen.
There's a checklist, there's dignity in that order.
I prefer the loo with a view. Wave at Earth, then regret that sentence immediately.
Cupola window, blue planet, thin air, tiny clouds, make you speak quietly. Even your thoughts whisper.
From up here, Australia is just one giant sun-baked backyard someone left the Barbie on.
Britain looks like a biscuit someone took a polite bite out of.
The US looks like 15 time zones arguing about dinner.
Tea versus coffee. Discuss. Carefully. I have a spoon and I'm not afraid to brandish it.
Coffee is a liquid rocket fuel and I'm the booster stage.
In Russia we have grass, but up here we have whatever the spreadsheet says we have.
I brought Milo. If you can't find it, check my experiment locker. Scientific reasons. Whose spanner is establishing a solo career?
Mine, and it's called a wrench. It is absolutely under control.
The CO2 monitor disagrees with that phrase, under control. It is beeping and existential.
No one panic. Just breathe less suspiciously.
Listener question time. How do you wash your hair? Answer, no rinse shampoo and gentle wipes. Hair becomes a soft halo.
Also known as spice slime. 10 out of 10. Smells like a perfumed cloud.
When your hair floats, you look like a painting of a saint who lost her comb.
I finally achieve a good hair day and there's no gravity to appreciate it.
Returning to cuisine debate. Borscht is superior. Beetroot gives you strength. Also, magnificent purple stain.
A biscuit offers structural integrity and emotional support. Dunk duration is science.
Vegemite is basically a heat shield you can eat. NASA, call me.
Counter proposal. burger wrap, no crumbs, maximum joy, minimum chaos. You're welcome, planet.
Mic check. Oh dear. The mic's drifting again. Come back, little satellite.
Lasso time. Watch me cowboy this cable like I'm roping a meteor.
I shall intimidate it with a glare of stern aunt. Return, microphone.
Activating the airband to nudge it back. Oh, okay. Now it's doing match 2. Everyone, positions. On 3. We coral. 1, 2.
Form a triangle. Geometric justice always works.
I have magnet. Mike is not magnetic. I am emotionally betrayed.
Got it. Sticky Vegemite glove, you hero. I knew breakfast was a tool.
Serious science. Our orbit is vast. 28,000 kilometers per hour. We circle Earth in 90 minutes.
Which means sunset, sunrise, repeat. 16 times a day. Space is basically a light switch.
In biscuit terms, you dunk, and before regret sets in, it's tea time again.
In boomerang terms, leave, return, just with more flaming plasma if you miss.
Do we miss home? I miss rain on windows and the sound of a kettle admitting defeat.
I miss kookaburras laughing at sunrise and sand that doesn't float.
I miss a birch tree after snow, when everything sounds padded and kind.
I miss baseball on the radio and mac and cheese that isn't in a pouch.
That was a we're fine beep or a hold on to something beep.
Schedule reminder. Rotate solar array. Very unromantic, very unnecessary.
I have a big friendly button that says rotate. It's basically begging me.
No pressing it until we sign off. I'm not spill testing tea again.
Okay, wrap up time, kids. Space is weird, wonderful, and sometimes clean, like a water blob.
Remember, use Velcro, share the window, and be kind and gentle with each other and with your drum.
Laugh a lot, label everything, and don't chase microphones without a plan.
From the International Space Station, this was Orbital Banter. Stay curious, keep your biscuits secured, and
Now can we press the thing?
Pressing the thing! Wait, this says attitude hold off. That's the same thing, right?
The stars are moving in unhelpful manner. We are gradually spinning.
right. Everyone do keep your hands inside the spacecraft and your snacks inside the pouches.
Important question. Did we save the recording?
Already saved. I am chaos resistant.
Episode title, we definitely didn't push the spin button.
Splendid. Kettle safe. See you next orbit.